welcome back to the kitchen. Today we have an exciting video. I am part of the Crocktober collaboration. Today I'm going to be making this delicious creamy mushroom chicken. It couldn't be easier. It does have a little bit of extra work from just tossing it in the slow cooker and letting it cook, but it's well worth it. I can't wait to show you how this all comes together. Today I am part of the Crocktober collaboration. I am so excited. You can find all of the participants down below in the description box, and there's at least one for every day of the month of October. Sometimes there are two. Today we're making a creamy mushroom chicken. My mother used to make this all the time. My dad absolutely loves it, and it is definitely a family favorite. What you're gonna need to start with is 2 pounds of chicken cutlets. So if you don't know what a cutlet is, it's a thinly sliced chicken breast. I have taken my chicken breasts and sliced them in half lengthwise. So I have about 3 large chicken breasts here that I have done that to. I have trimmed them up fairly nice, and we're gonna move on to the dredge. I already prepared this just to make room on the counter. This is a cup of all-purpose flour, a teaspoon each, salt, cracked black pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder. We're gonna dredge the chicken breast in this mixture, and then we're going to brown it in a skillet with 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil and 2 tablespoons of butter. And after the chicken is all finished, we're going to put that in the slow cooker, and then we're going to saute up 1 pound of cremini mushrooms or baby bellum mushrooms sliced, and about a cup or 1 small onion that I have diced. We're also going to add 2 cloves of minced garlic, and then we're going to put it into the slow cooker with 1 cup of chicken stock. This is better than bouillon because it was easy for me. And then we're going to add a teaspoon each of dried oregano and dried basil. And then later on, after this has cooked a proper amount, we're going to add a brick of cream cheese, and we're going to add a little bit of heavy cream, and it's going to be this elegant chicken that has this creamy mushroom sauce, and you're going to love it. So let's get busy making this creamy mushroom chicken. The first thing we have to do is dredge our chicken in this flour mixture. So I have just put this in a Ziploc bag to make it easy, and you guys know what to do. Maybe you don't. Maybe this is your first time. I'm really trying to focus, right now on helping people who don't know how to cook understand what all these terms are and everything else. You want to make sure that you don't see any uncoated spots. Just give it a little shake when you take it out. See, there's an uncoated spot, but I'm not going to worry about that too much. Now I'm just going to go ahead and do this to all these pieces of chicken, and we'll be back and we'll meet you over at the stove. All right, now we're going to go ahead and we're going to brown up our chicken, and I've just melted the butter along with the oil, heating it up together because this helps keep the butter flavor and it helps prevent burning of the butter. So I'm going to do this in batches. We're going to brown it up, and then we're going to pop it in the vessel of the slow cooker. But listen, you don't have to worry about cooking this all the way because it's going to cook for 4 hours in the slow cooker. So this is just to get some color and flavor on it. We'll be back when we're ready to move on. All right, our chicken is all browned up, and I set it in the vessel of the slow cooker. Now we're going to saute our vegetables really quick, and then we'll add them to the slow cooker as well. So here we go. We'll put in our mushrooms and our onion. And I put the mushrooms in first because the pan was super hot. I don't want my onions or my garlic to burn. Give this a good stir. And we're just gonna let these sweat for a few minutes before we add them to the slow cooker. I'm probably gonna pop the lid on here and give it about 5 minutes, and then I'll be back and we'll show you what happens next. All right, our mushroom, onion, and garlic mixture is all ready to go in the slow cooker. I'll meet you back over at the counter, and we'll finish getting this ready to put a lid on it and cook it. All right, now all we do, see I've got my chicken in the bottom of the slow cooker. It's so pretty. We're just gonna pop this all together in here. Then all we have to do is add our chicken stock, our basil and oregano. And remember, we seasoned the chicken with salt, pepper, onion powder, and garlic powder, so no worries. And this is going to produce some liquid as it cooks. This is going to go in the slow cooker on high for 4 hours, and then we'll come back and we'll add what's going to make this magical. All right, it has been, I guess, about 3 hours in. I turned it down to low because I checked it and it wasn't quite to the tenderness I wanted. Now you can see it's just basically falling apart. I'm just going to take out as much of the big pieces of chicken that I can, and then we're going to add to our sauce. It's plenty hot. I've turned it off. We're going to add in our cream cheese and our heavy cream. Our creamy mushroom chicken is going to be all finished. All right, just set your chicken aside for a moment, and now we're going to add 1 brick of cream cheese. Now, I have had this sitting out on the counter today, so it's nice and soft. I'm just going to pull off pieces from this brick. I'm going to use the whole brick, but then I'm going to stir it in. At this point, I'm going to use my whisk and just get in here. Once it's been in here for just a few minutes, it's going to soften up. It's going to melt. It's going to turn this into a beautiful creamy sauce. Just work at it with your whisk until it smooths out, and it's all going to be really great. Then we're going to add about a 1/2 cup of heavy cream, and it's going to bring everything together, and it's going to be gorgeous. Now remember, this has already been seasoned. The only thing that you might want to add to your serving is maybe a little salt and pepper. It's really just up to personal preference. Now about a 1/2 cup of heavy cream. Mix it again. Look at that. See this beautiful creamy sauce with mushrooms, and it's full of flavor because the chicken cooked in it all day. So now we're going to return our chicken to the slow cooker and then just get everything in there. I have a pot boiling. We're going to make some angel hair pasta. Other really great sides would be egg noodles, rice, cauliflower rice, mashed potatoes, whatever is your preference, and a nice vegetable. And that's how easy that is. So I'm going to be back and we'll plate it up and we'll show you what it looks like. Well, there you have it, our creamy mushroom chicken, all ready to go. It looks amazing, it smells amazing, and yes, it tastes amazing. This is perfect for company. It's perfect to take if you need to share a meal with someone who's a shut-in, who's home from the hospital, who's had a baby. And I know that anyone who puts this in their mouth is going to love it. There's no question here. It's creamy, it's got great flavor, and it's really easy to make. Like I said at the beginning, this does take a little extra effort, what with the browning of the chicken and the vegetables, but it is well worth it. This is one of our family's favorites, and it really does make a lovely special occasion dish. So, are you ready to taste it?
If I have to.
Yeah, you have to. You know you have to. Let's get a mushroom and a piece of chicken. And this chicken is literally falling apart. What do you think, babe? You've had it before, so you know how good it is.
So delicious.
Y'all, you have to try this recipe. I promise it will not disappoint. Now, remember, this is part of the Crocktober collaboration that's taking place for the entire month of October. Starting today, October 1st, Jen from Jen Scratch Cooking is going to be doing a video as well as me. And then for the rest of the month, there will be 1 or 2 videos a day. And there will be a giveaway on November 1st at the conclusion of this collaboration. So make sure to qualify for the giveaway that every day you check out who is in Crocktober, watch their video, leave a comment, and at the end of the collaboration month, anyone who left a comment is going to be placed into that drawing, and it will be a random drawing, and Jen will be picking a winner and she will be announcing it. So this is my version of creamy mushroom chicken in the slow cooker for Crocktober. I hope you give it a try. Remember to check out all of the participants down below in the description box, and there's a link to my recipe down there as well. I hope you try this. I hope you love it. And until next time, I'll see ya.